fact that I'm almost dead.
My parents always say, no matter.
I was farming. I was continuing my farms. My farm of the farming.
So nice and warm. Nothing like the warm sun on a full stomach to make me feel.
Ugh. I might stream for 3 hours today, but we'll see. I'm still sick, as you can tell. My throat's still off. Still a weird. You know, it's only been a day since I streamed. Yeah, we're gonna be continuing. Hopefully, stream runs well, but whatever.
What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagine.
If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
Hey there, Llama. How have things been these past few days? The fuck was that?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least.
Okay.
I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
Guys,
No, I should
hold
have
up.
done this a
I'll
lot
say it
sooner.
after this.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Says everything that's happened. Yo, look at Columbina.
I think I've got the gist of it.
Put on some clothes.
Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What was that?
What do you see?
I see this. This is a nod cry. This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait. That's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
Liz, why are you sniffing me?
This
Why are you sniffing my
appears to
shirt?
have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I
Wait.
sensed are highly turbulent
What are you
and
doing, Kat?
disordered. So that is all my power allows me to
Why are you
discern.
biting my shirt? At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Nodcry, near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Lumine told me, but I want to know more.
Huh? What's the matter?
What Luantar doing here, bro?
The
What, Liz?
flowers changed color.
Oh, Columbina. These flowers are a reflection of the damsel's power. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
See you later, then. But yeah, like what I was gonna say, I was looking at my freaking stream, like a few days ago, and I noticed that I fell asleep for 30 minutes towards the end of the stream. Like, I was so tired that day. I ended up falling asleep. Hell yeah. Yeah, shit's insane. Also, look at my exploration. Look at my exploration. 100%, 82%. Yeah. I need to reach 90 so I can complete this and unlock the full treasure compass. And then I'll do Paha Isle. Okay. Pick up the Moonfall Silver. Pick up the Moonfall Silver. Pick up the Moonfall Silver. The Moonfall Silver. Okay. How much do I have? I don't know. Columbina's feet!
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Have your condition worsened?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her after living in relationships of mutual benefits for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Yeah.
Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly.
What did you
The
do?
moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon. So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Lama mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kuchar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing.
You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rerir of Solnar.
One of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too, yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the Moon Marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
This is what we saw before, only clearer. It seems we landed safely, at least. Look at that goofy ass spaceship. A lot of time appears to have passed. Damn. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Lumine? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
What?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There is something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first. Alright, I'll keep...
Alright.
Oh.
I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate the rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business with the wild hunt's over, let's go for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Oh my god, I got Silver Moon Hall. Okay. This is how we get the wings. Okay. Yeah. New Moon's Embrace obtained. Okay.
Best let her rest.
What was the point of that? Okay. Hello, Kuhenki. Damn, this is a lot of quests. Right? This is all a quest? Or what? Well, there's 3 quests here. Obtained from completing the Selenic Chronicle quest chain. Oh, we get that. That. Okay, cool. Cool, so these are just quests. Probably like the easiest wings to get in the game, not gonna lie. Probably like the easiest wings to get in the game. Because every other wing you have to log in like weekly. You know, you have to log in weekly, and then you have to do all that weekly. And that takes so long just to get 1 pair of wings. To do the bounties and shit. This you just gotta do quests. But although the quests are they do have like a day time limit from what I've seen. So like well, another quest will be available in like this amount of days, I think. But I feel like it's still easier than just doing bounties every week. You really the gist of your conversation.
The Rerir of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being.
Hey, everyone!
It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this
like
Rerir
entire
is, as you describe,
neighborhood just
he will be a
what she just said.
truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Let's take him on by our strength alone. Let's do
Things
that.
might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry, but even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Rerir, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
Okay. Wait 1 second. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going, chat? We're going that way.
Hurry up,
Ooh.
Vanessa!
Varessa. Shut up. Shut up, Varessa. We gotta go there. zoom in. Teleport. Let's go see Ino. I know. No!
Look out below! Heads up!
There's like a couple chests and stuff that I could not find. I don't know. There was specifically like a chest somewhere over here that I could not find anywhere. I don't know why. Like I was on top of the marker, but there was nothing there. It wasn't even saying it was underground or above ground or anything. It was just saying I was on it. There's also a Lunoculus there right next to it as well that was not there either. So I don't know. And there's a chest where I have somewhere over here or something that I have to find little robots. Yeah, gotta find those. I don't know where they all are. Missing. I think I'm missing 2.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Yes, we do.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rerir of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is! True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rerir's super fast? Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been
You're
looking
gonna
forward
annihilate
to
the
this battle,
Fatui
huh?
research facility.
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world! All of Nagcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through!
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements. Oh,
Sure, travel safe!
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh,
there remains
right.
intel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
What?
Didn't we just see him, like...
Sosi? Wait, that guy?
Yeah.
That guy's
It's
low-key
still in the
fucking
news.
dead?
So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then,
That
only
guy
just
low-key
now.
dead? The guy we low-key saw
I'll send
yesterday,
Anafa
low-key?
over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
Bro, what? The fuck?
He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeepers Sergeant Majors. His character has also
Genshin has just
received
been getting darker, I
commendation.
feel like, you know?
Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Fontaine people were dying
That makes
by
it
getting
even
turned to
worse.
fucking... turned to water. Natlin people were dying during that whole, like Abyss attack and shit like that, you know? Which, you could have saved some people, or like certain people could have. I think you might be able to save them all, but I'm not entirely sure. But I know like almost everyone probably has a different like Natlin like ending, basically because some people could die, but some people could also survive. So some people could have these characters alive in their world, but then another person could have those same characters, but they're dead. Yeah. Could it have been the Wild Hunt? Is Rerir actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourself.
Flins!
Let's go then! You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
Alright, we'll see you later.
They must be randomly inspected, bruh. Also, 42 pulls. Yo! I have to get Nefer in 2 pulls so I can pull for a weapon. Because I do have all the materials to make one of her best weapons, which is the Nodcry signature, or like the Nodcry craftable. I do have all the materials to make that, aside from the book that I need. I need that book that you get from like fighting Trounce domains, but I gotta go fight that Natlan boss again. I gotta wait till next week to fight it because I can't get any rewards. So yeah, let's go this way. Let's go check on the Lightkeepers. Yay learn. Also, I have a pretty good freaking Nefer build. My Nefer build is decent.
Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in
I
with that
think I
rat
only need a
guarding the door, though.
goblet and
Should we
a
go speak to the
circlet.
guard first?
My other 3
Might as
pieces
well
are pretty
try
good.
squeezing blood from a
Nefer!
stone.
Never. When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yeah, while we were passing by the Crumcake shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
I will jump to all the conclusions.
Just follow me.
Dude, Nefer's almost here, guys. She's almost here.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
There's 2 days.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
No
Paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Man, shut your goofy old hat looking ass motherfucker. What is it? 2 days and 18 hours. I don't know why that doesn't seem like full, maybe. Because the full day of Wednesday, like it has to be. I don't know, because I asked Siri and she said it was on Monday. But the update would be at 5, and the full day of Sunday. There are like, and then the full day of Monday. Because that'd be the full day of Sunday and then the full day of Monday plus the 18 hours. I don't know. It might be on Tuesday, you know. But Siri said, "Hey Siri." God damn it. Hey Siri. What day and time will it be in 2 days, 18 hours, and 33 minutes? Yeah, it is Tuesday. What time? Well, you told me my time, but whatever. So, yeah, it's on Tuesday. So the update's gonna be on Tuesday. Got it. I don't know why she told me Monday the other day. Maybe because of the minutes. I don't know. On the way upstairs to the crime scene, you briefly relayed the information about... Yeah.
Paimon might have said this before, Never, but you sure do come prepared.
Bro's just fucking laid there fucking dead.
Shishik, my
dead.
old friend. Fill us in.
Oh my...
Greetings.
Bro's
If
just
you would allow
laying
me.
there, deceased. Bro's just fucking deceased.
The murder happened not long ago. The sergeant major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm.
A polearm?
We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate
it was
investigation.
Flynn's killed him.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room
A
unopposed
key.
before
It was
performing the deed.
Flynn's.
Entering unopposed.
I don't think Flynn's is actually Flynn's. I think Flynn's
Do you
is
think
actually
there's a
Rerir.
chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been Rerir in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Yeah. Yep. I knew it was Flint.
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Did you go to his lighthouse? And also,
Very
how
odd
did you try
indeed.
contacting him? How did you send him a letter?
He's the prime
Like-
suspect right now, right?
Like, you don't have phones. You can't just
To be
text him.
honest, I'm not
send him an
particularly
email.
inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of. So he
Yeah,
lacks
but
the
it was
motive to
probably
commit such a
Rerir
terrible
in
crime.
disguise as Flint.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
He is wanted.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. Damn, bro.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's
I
could
think
have been
Rerir
Rerir in
kidnapped
disguise,
him.
but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Have we even met Flynn's? Maybe like we've
said
only
he would
met
report
Flynn's
back
the
to
first
headquarters,
time,
but it seems
and then
he
never
hasn't
met him
gone at
again.
all.
I think that
What
might
could
be
he
the
be
case,
doing?
actually. I think that might be the case. The first time I met Flynn's, I did notice that there was something odd about his lanterns, some power concealed within. Well, that's just him, because he's a spirit. Now that I think about it, that power was something similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flynn's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way.
Well, I don't know. I think the
First, we must
first
determine
time
our
we met
culprit.
Flynn's was the real
Was it
Flynn's.
Flint's or
But then,
Rerir in
whenever I think the
disguise?
second time we met him was after we parted ways with Lumine, and he just so happened to be there, you know? So I think Rerir, like, switched out from being Lumine to Flynn's, maybe. Or probably the first time we met Flynn's, probably like the entire time we've known Flynn's has been Rerir, but I don't think so. I don't think it would be that. It got to be the lantern.
Yeah. What reason would Flint have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it was Rerir, though.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
Or he, like, literally has
matter
no
what,
reason to.
Borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely.
That's why
In
he
other words, his
kidnapped
goal
them.
must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon
What I think he
marrow.
does is he
likely
attacks
knew
them
then that the
and
real
then
Flint
captures
would not
them,
appear and get in
imprisons
his
them,
way
and
during
then
this time.
swaps places with them. I think that's what he does. Because I
We'd
think that's what he
have
did to
ask
Flynn's.
Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But
Let's
we
go
shouldn't
to his
jump to any
lighthouse.
conclusions here. We
Let's jump to
can't
all the
discount
conclusions. Let's say,
possibility
hey,
that he might
Rerir,
actually
what's
be
good,
the
my homie?
murderer
We
himself.
just walk up to Flynn's and say
Not
that. you know?
yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed
Rerir.
Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
Exactly. Regardless,
Yes,
but I don't think he would
that
kill him.
is our
I don't.
ticket
I don't
to a
know.
breakthrough.
I don't know.
We've
I
gotta
know
find
nothing
him
about
before the
Rerir, so I
Lightkeepers
don't know
do.
his motives
or
and what he,
we might never see him
what
again.
his like.
Steady now. Our friend should be back
Yeah,
soon.
I don't know.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll
Bro,
have you
what?
know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't
Okay.
worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return.
I would like
The
you.
beach
I would
is
like
all
you to give me a
yours.
top
I'll
class
stay and
reward.
slow the Lightkeepers
Specifically,
down.
I would like you
Things might
to
go
top
south
me.
if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey! Why are you laughing?
Oh, I
'Cause-
was just imagining
no.
how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of
I
evidence,
would like to stir up
some
chaos.
may trust Flint's on our account,
okay.
whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me
Indeed.
stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's
I
too
will see
lightly.
Rerir and start
This
screaming.
light
Like,
source is
ah!
of
It's
special lightkeeper
Rerir!
design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you!
How'd you get my bank account information? Okay. Let's come over here. And this is what we got to go. We got to go over here. Got to go over here. Zoom. Zoom.
Late again.
Okay. Hey, Flins.
Is that
Hey, Flinsy boy. What the fuck?
monsters?
About to get dicey.
Strike a pose. Let the mountain's veins boil. Justice o'clock.
Take that, bitch. That's a lantern.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Okay. Oh, why is it so dark? It's so dark. Flinsy boy, where the fuck are you?
The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
What the fuck? Why is this glowing? Hey, Flins.
Is someone there?
Yes,
Please,
Flins.
help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice?
Hey,
Did you
Flins.
hear that?
Oh!
Justice o'clock.
Oh. I love being a Versamine.
Running late again.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
What do I do? Hey! Get away from me, bitch! Why are we walking so slow? I want to get that thing. Any more? No? Okay. There's 3 of them! Take that, bitch! Hey. Take that, bitch! Okay. Hey. Hey, why are you walking away from me? Take that, bitch. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. No! Oh! Oh! That was close. Okay. No! Holy crap. Ah! Ah! What the fuck? That's cheating! That's cheating! You cheated! It's so annoying. Because you walk so slow.
We'll be in trouble if
I mean,
these
that's so
spooky
annoying.
shadows touch us.
You walk so slow. I'll try to avoid them. The cooldown on this lantern takes so long. I hate this damn lantern, bro. Get away from me. Stay over there. Don't come near me. Oh, fuck. Hey, 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 what the fuck was that? I don't know why that didn't get him. Bro, why do I have to walk so slow? This shit's just like a horror game. The fuck? Almost there. Bro, it's like right there. Why am I walking so slow? Finally. God, I hated that. No flames.
Hand it over. That was
Yo.
mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
It's Rerir.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Oh no! Yo, let's go! Damn, bro. God damn.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Damn, bro.
So, you were tangling with Rerir out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Well, he never looks good. He's pale, with bags under his eyes, all the time.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story.
Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rerir claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the abyss...
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, we actually thought you were Rerir. Hold up. Briefly tell Flynn about Rerir.
Ah. I see.
Finishing the story? Yeah, I need to finish the story by Monday. Well, technically by Tuesday, but still. I'm not lagging. Well, I've turned yesterday. I turned my graphics to medium, so yeah. Can you think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
On the floor.
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Imagine.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
Okay, but you're still like
But
a wanted
every year
criminal,
they would
Flynn.
say,
So like,
wait
what are
a
we gonna do
little
about that?
longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night.
Also, where the
And a
fuck did
lantern
Barca
was
go?
slowly lit for
Did he
him
leave
alone,
Nodcry? Cause like,
that no one could
where
see.
would he even be? Like, I don't remember where it mentioned where he was, but like we could
One
have
that has played
ran
out
into him at
many
some point. Bro.
times throughout
Like,
history.
where the fuck is he?
Another
Probably went
reason
back to
take
fucking
this
Mondstadt
for
after
Rerir's
20
head.
years.
At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
But you are a suspect in
We
this
shall
case.
just
Oh,
have
fuck.
to exercise some
I clicked that
discretion
one.
then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Yes. Let us. Okay. Now we gotta go back all the way over here. Also, Hazo's here. What? Oh. Hazo's there, bro. Zoom. Zoom. I ran into the wall. Dude, that was a very clean transition, bro.
I
It's
understand
crazy.
the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
You should have put like a
Yeah.
cloak over your head or
Nasha
something.
Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
You know, it's just to hide you.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
How the fuck am I gonna do that?
And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Also, can't you just turn into your lantern and we just take the lantern inside, like smuggling it inside? I'm carrying so much items right now, I could probably
Still
just
acting
fit
all
it in there
mysterious.
without it even being
But
shown.
He seemed pretty confident, so guess we gotta trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
But there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's was your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
Let's go. Let's enter the Lightkeeper's office. Can my ping also not be at 999? Can I just not do that?
Phew, we're in. thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on.
Huh.
Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
That looks like Flint's lantern, but where is he exactly?
Okay, how did you do that?
We've got the lantern.
Or
What
just
now?
use the force.
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
Now that's what I call
He
going
never said you could do magic like that.
incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental powers alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
Yeah.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
What? His stink ass? It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely.
They said that
We
the
must
crime
leave
scene
no
investigation is
stone
already
unturned.
complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well,
Oh crap. Fuck.
that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite a very thorough search, few new clues emerged.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't
No, it
get
seems
any
like a very
leads,
reckless move
we might
of
have to
him.
go back and find Nefer.
All he did was
Oh,
waltz in
the
here
longer we're
pretending to
stuck
be
here, the
Flynn's and then
likelier he
stab
is to
him.
achieve his goal.
And then walk out. That's all he
This
did.
is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle? Found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon... yeah.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
It's been quite a
The
long time,
Soci
though.
you met
It's been a
could
couple
have
of
been
hours, I feel
Rerir in
like.
disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
You'd go registered with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember
where
to
would
pick
Sosi
me up by
be?
the window.
Where would the real of him have been, though? Like, cause I was thinking, oh, maybe he killed Sosi beforehand, but no, cause he saw Flynn's walking out, so he killed him at that time. I don't know.
Heads up!
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
Yes.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard. Are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Okay. Damn.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We
So,
can't
bro's
make
dead.
everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Okay.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
Yeah.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within wild hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
Huh.
Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah.
And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasha Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Or just walk in and say, so Flynn's is paying for everything, so you'll put it on Flynn's tab.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rerir seems fixated on you.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah!
Come on, man.
More mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that
has to be
humans
part
would
of the
consider
story where
difficult
Paimon gets kidnapped.
are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of
no, I
any
have not.
importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. so joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. My own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you.
You cannot come back without a warrant. I would like to see you with a warrant.
Chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now, but you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Totally.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. 1 second.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down. Take it easy.
So noisy. Back in my day, we'd... So noisy. Back in my day, we'd... If you're here to sign up with the Fatui, make sure your paperwork is all in order.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd. If you're here to sign up with the Fatui,
I'm back. What happened? Where do we need to go? That way. Let's go to my room and sleep.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
What's happening? What?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
What?
Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter.
The fuck?
Here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Are you in cahoots with him?
Bro, what?
You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something's fishy about this.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something.
This is so confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time.
Okay.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Do you have solid evidence, though?
And you
Where's
sure
the
don't
picture
look
proof?
Like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Flint! Okay.
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
After teaching the group of harsh lessons, bro, what?
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me
She had to
something,
beat the
haven't
shit
you?
out of him.
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
Yeah.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
Yehoda!
That's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
That
Might
is
he intend
Flynn's,
to come
bruh.
back and get it later? Maybe.
That's Flynn's.
I'm not sure.
That's Flynn's.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we've got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others.
Oh,
We're
cat,
going
that
to
hurts.
need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Okay. Let's go to the Curatorium of Secrets. Where's the exit?
Hurry up, Brassa!
The exit's not this way. The exit is that way. The Curatorium of Secrets. Let's go there. Let's go. Also, you know that the thing that you need those like little circle things for? It's down here. You come down here. And there's this room that you need to find these things. Where are they? These. I already found the ones for here and here, so I already unlocked both of those chambers. The other ones is just this one over here, but I gotta find the last one, and then that's done. So yeah, now let's go back. Okay, then go up. Okay. Zoom.
Late again.
Zoom. Curatorium is up here. Yelan. Yelan is the early game version of like the traversal characters. Was she the well? Technically, the second. I think. I don't know. I think Mona kind of counts because she's like turns into the puddle, and then the same with Ayaka when she turns into like that, like ice puddle.
I see.
Sandrone or Columbina?
So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a
What does that
Wild
mean?
Hunt anomaly.
If it's like whichever one I like more, it's Columbina. I fucking hate Sandrone.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him,
don't fucking
I would
know.
have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
Archon?
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and
I'm
running
not sure.
again?
I'm not that big of a fan of the Fatui
That'd be
Harbingers,
more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
so I don't know. Flynn's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt. But yeah. But
I'm
yeah.
confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do
I
that.
guess Archon?
But I am a mechanic
There's
after
only
all.
really,
For me,
so I call him
his data and
Bino,
their
but
conclusions speak
and then
loudest.
there's also
Oh, why don't we find a
Arlecchino,
few of those fragments
but
ourselves and
other
use Kuvaki to carry
Fatui
out a little
Harbingers, I
experiment?
don't really like them.
Our
I
lab
don't like
could certainly
Sandrone. I don't
accommodate
like
such a test.
Tartaglia.
In
I
other
didn't
words,
really like
we
freaking
gotta destroy a couple of anomalies
Signora.
and collect fragments from them, right?
The only
Lightkeeper
other one I kind of
operations
like is
have
the,
just
is
about
the
ceased
guy who looks like
following the Sergeant
Baiju.
Major's
I don't know when
passing.
he'll be playable.
Meanwhile,
I don't know. I
the
don't even know
Wild
if he'll
Hunt
become
continues
playable
to
because
grow in scale by
Cappuccino
the
died.
day.
Well,
I
he's not
fear
really dead, but
only we can keep the situation under control
freaking
now.
Signora died. Cappuccino is
Paimon's got a bad
just
feeling about
there.
this.
Yeah. But he's probably not going to be playable
feeling
anytime
we
soon.
all share,
I don't know if
I'm
the
afraid.
other guy will be playable. The guy who looks like Baiju. It's just evil Baiju. The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rerir, and the abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Also, I'm not sure about the Saritsa. I don't really know her personality. Besides, is getting revenge on the Flynn's truly Rerir's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connections here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must
But
be dealt
like,
with
I don't know if,
urgently.
because like, I think the
But I
Saritsa's like
believe we have the
story and
capacity
shit
to handle it.
is that she wants the Gnosis to bring back her lover. I don't really know. That's what I saw online. I'm not really big on the Genshin lore and shit. That's just what I saw. Why did Kawatana become an NPC and can't be played? I don't fucking know. He just became an NPC. I don't know. He might be playable at some point. Cause he's not dead, I don't think. Pretty sure he's still alive. Signora died though. You know, she's deceased. She died off camera. I don't know if she died off camera. It's been forever since I've played the Inazuma quest. But yeah, I don't know.
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Why are you just guys breathing in? He's like,
I didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
yeah.
Never mind you. This is a
Nefer or
first for
Durin?
me,
Nefer.
too.
100% Nefer.
head
I don't.
out then.
I'm not the
We'll
biggest
meet back
fan
up
of
in my lab
Durin.
with
I don't
the
know.
fragments.
I don't know. He's alright, but I'm not big on supports. Like I'm gonna like solely use Shalonen as support till the day, Genshin dies. Shalonen's gonna be my only support. I'm not that big a fan of other supports. I'm using also Janssen as well. And then just some other stuff, but like I don't really use a lot of supports, so I probably won't even use Durin, so I don't really have a use for him. But I like Nefer. She's probably my favorite character out of Nodcry right now. Right. Also with Yehoda being second. Yehoda and Nefer are my favorite characters. I'm pulling for Nefer. I have like 40 pools saved, and I'm at like 40 pity, so I should be able to get her. I also have a guarantee. So, yeah. If you run to Rerir, do not engage him.
Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Okay.
Gotcha. Stay safe, everyone.
Ah, my neck. Huh? What?
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Flynn's just
Well,
like
considering what you said
materialized
earlier,
and then walked
you
out.
know where we're going next, right?
No, I don't know where we're going next. Where are we going next? going to Flynn's house, of course. Yeah, that's where we're going next. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known we were going to go to Flynn's house. Hey, Flynn's. Hello, little ghost child. I wasn't even there yet. Why'd you already? Whatever.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Let's ask that ghost right there. Hello, Flynn's.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
We're running out of time.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen.
If I was in Genshin, I could probably solo Rerir.
Or not. How are we supposed to
What the
read through
fuck?
this many files?
Yeah, this might be
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
Okay, can you not?
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Yay. Is it true that Conria will become a permanent map? Conria? I'm not sure. Like, Conria might become a place at some point. I know there was that one quest that was at the end of Natlin that kind of was tied into Conria. That's why I was like thinking Conria was gonna be the next region, not Notcry. But Conria, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure those who enter Conria or like something, I don't know if it's like enter Conria or leave Conria or something. I don't know. You become a hilly churl. So I don't really know if we'll be able to go to Conria, because we'll more than likely become a fucking hilly churl. I'm pretty sure Conria is just full of hilly churls. Pretty sure there's nothing else there but hilly churls. So I don't know what's in Conria. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint's? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
This is not one of them,
Really
Flynns.
did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Continue scaring Paimon like that. That's that. I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
What the fuck?
Hey, another file's moving.
With a similar title too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Yo, they're helping us.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Huh. Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the ghost is helping us. Okay. it's just this. It's just this.
Phew. Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
I kind of wish I
material
finished the
I've
story
read through
like
has all been about past Wild
like a
Hunt
month ago.
incidents of enormous scale.
We're
What
caught
about
up with
you?
the story a month ago because there's 2 days left and I have that much days to finish the story. So I can get the Primo awards. And yeah. So I'm gonna try finishing the Act 3, I think. Yeah, Act 3 is what's coming next patch. So I'm gonna try finishing Act 3. What do you think about Suritsu the Cry Archon? Will she be playable? Oh yeah, she'll be playable. More than likely next version. Yeah. Because we're in Luna right now. Which it annoys me whenever people call Luna the Luna version 6. It's not version 6, it's version Luna. Because if it was version 6, they would say it's version 6. Version 6 is gonna be the the whole Snezhnaya arc. So we're gonna go Snezhnaya version 6. After Luna. I don't know how long Luna is gonna be. We're just getting into Luna 2. So I don't know. Luna 3 is when Columbina comes out. Or no, Luna 3? Is it Luna 3? Or is it Luna 4? I think it's Luna 4. Because the version starts in because normally it starts in like let's see, like 0.x, you know, it usually starts, or 0.0, like x.0. That's usually when it starts, and then it goes into 0.1, 0.2. So I think it starts at, so Luna 4 I think is when Columbina comes out. But yeah, so I believe version 6 is gonna be about Snezhnaya. We're gonna meet the Crow Archon. We're gonna have that whole arc about the Fatui and shit, because Saritsa rules over the Fatui and shit, and then we're gonna get a playable Saritsa with maybe the rest of the Fatui Harbingers as playable characters. But I don't know. Hold up. Okay. Pretty much the same here.
I'm on as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Rerir actually clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet,
that makes no
or
sense.
we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's powers had already been neutralized.
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly.
During the game,
but for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Celestia? Sorry, bro, I'm from Indonesia.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we might go against Celestia. I don't know if we'll team up with the Crow Archon, because currently the Crow Archon is, I think, the main villain. Well, although we do have the Abyss as well, but the Abyss is like an overall like universal threat, with like the whole thing with Lumine. But I think right now, since we've mostly dealt with the Fatui, that like we'll probably have another arc afterwards where we actually like, do stuff past Snezhnaya, because I think Snezhnaya might be the end of the Teyvat arc, and then we'll probably do something else afterwards, where we do something, because this will be the end of that hard thing where we're fighting the Fatui, and then we finally beat the Fatui after we defeat the Saritsa. Yeah, the Saritsa. And then I don't know if we'll team up with the Saritsa or if we just kill her. I don't know. I don't think we will kill her. But the Saritsa is kind of bad. And she's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know much about the Saritsa. The Saritsa. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? He can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale wild hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt.
What are you referring to?
Also, what's
We
the
had a
wild
real
hunt
close
exactly?
encounter with the
Because we have
Abyss
the
in that
Abyss, and then
land.
now we have the wild
It's a
hunt.
force that
Where'd
tries
that
to
come
taint
from?
everything.
So Rerir also grew,
It's hard to
grew
explain in
stronger.
detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Was there a gap between him pretend Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point.
Yeah.
Leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question.
Damn.
What makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery. Who the fuck's knocking?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
Come
I'll
back
go
with a
take a
warrant. Don't go take a look. They're after you. Why are you going to go take a look? Oh, what the fuck is a bird?
Ah, it's an ibis.
The fuck? An ibis?
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nashitown and is preparing to fire.
Oh crap. That's not good.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nashitown and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
Oh, what could be that
No
good?
time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met.
I don't
If this bombardment
know.
continues to increase his
I hear
strength,
rumors that he might be,
he might regain his
he might go to
complete form.
standard, Varka. But I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of Varka. I don't really like the design that they go with. I don't know. It's because like people are over here hyping his design because he looks oh, they made him different. They changed the male character design. He doesn't look like a twink. He looks like a completely different character. He does not look like he fits into Genshin at all. He looks like a completely different character from a completely different game. He does not fit into Genshin at all with that appearance. It's like how Genshin has their characters. It's a stylistic choice. Making Varka look like a fucking, like his face looking weird and shit, and giving him a nose just takes away the whole stylistic choice stuff. so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I that's what I heard. He might go to standard. I don't know. He just seems like a very standardy character. Because we had to get at least one character on standard, but I don't know. It hasn't been that long since we got our last standard character, but I don't know. I might go to standard. I'm not a Genshin insider. A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nashitown in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nashitown is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Yeah. Now we should actually go to Nashitown because we kind of need help, you know.
You're here, as expected.
Rerir.
You never change.
You have Flynn's? I do not have Flynn's. Well, I have Flynn's on a separate account. I was originally gonna pull Flynn's, but and I was gonna get Nefer as well. But then I found out Lauma is actually one of the best characters to team up with Nefer. So I pulled for Lauma instead of Flynn's.
In your companions.
Weapon FTP.
Nashitown understand. why they wish to stop the cannon.
Well, FTB Flins, I guess you'll just get the craftable. The craftable claymore you can, or the craftable polearm you can get from the, we could buy from the blacksmith.
This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands.
Hey, Rerir, you need a hand?
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Oh, fuck.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may.
Damn.
See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams. But now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Bro, what?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
It wasn't once, you know, it's still torn into
But
pieces. You're
even
missing an
so,
arm.
My life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
What are you even yapping about?
Huh.
Bro's being edgy
So
for
the
no
terror
reason.
of the
Bro's are
wild
like,
hunt
they
was in
will,
fact caused by
they
scattered
will
pieces
know
of your
suffering or
corpse.
something like that. I don't know. Bro's being
I
edgy
guess
for
they
no
don't
reason.
call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more.
Is this Rerir still related to Dainsleif?
What truly infuriates me is how
I'm not sure.
you've destroyed my heart.
I don't know much about Dainsleif. I don't remember anything. He's barely showed up, so like all his like interactions, I kind of like blacked out and completely forgot about, cause he showed up 3 times in the story so far. You know, we might get a playable Dainsleif after we beat the Saritsa. No, after we beat the Saritsa, we'll probably get a playable Dainsleif, because then we might get a new path. You know, because we will finish Teyvat, then we'll probably move over to the Abyss, and then the Abyss will be the main focus, because we will have to like do something with the Abyss. I don't really know what, and then we might get a playable Dainsleif, then with a new path. I don't know. I don't know much about Dainsleif, and I don't know anything about Rerir. Want to go for another round then?
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Karaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption. Well,
Bro, what?
before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler,
Paimon.
behind you! Look at that light!
Oh, fuck. A short while earlier. Oh, fuck. There's a force field.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The
Damn.
air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn.
Shit's on fire.
Wild hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not
This is
even
what
the
happens
worst
when
of
you
it.
don't have a government. You
Lots
know?
of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
They hear fireworks outside.
Well, seeing as you disapprove
like
of their
fireworks
actions
going
so
on outside.
strongly,
Why?
Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one
October
to handle
18th.
them.
There's
Not
nothing
like that's
important
the
about
only
October
major
18th.
problem
Who
on
the
our
fuck fired?
plate right
Like,
now.
I hear this a lot.
Affirmative.
I always hear fireworks being
We must
fired
quell the chaos
whenever the
in
fuck.
Nashitown as soon
For
as
no
possible.
reason. Like, there's nothing
Also,
going on October 18th. There's
the
nothing going on
unexpected
when,
activation of the
whenever
cannon
fireworks
entails a
start
high
going
risk
off.
of
Like, I don't
incorrect
know.
operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
What was with that? Dude.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
No, brute
There's no time.
force must
Let's
be
go into the town.
the only
I'll
option.
find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
I don't know how you guys are gonna stop the cannon.
Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
We just gotta stop Rerir. Cause Rerir will absorb the powers. Or like
And we
absorb
must
the
ensure
cannon.
that his trust in us is not misplaced.
So
Let's
why don't
go.
we all just go and attack Rerir and, you know, defeat him? Yehoda has massive thick thighs, but we go and defeat Rerir before, you know. Oh, I'm playing as Lauma now. Okay. That's a pretty good transition. You know, they did the whole video game transition from cutscene to this. Yeah. Hello. Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think you stuck. I think you stuck, but I don't think. Oh, he just faded. He just faded out. He just faded out of existence. Okay. I was about to say, like, I don't think you're really making out of here, buddy. How come you get to jump but I can't? Man, it feels like I'm playing Honkai right now. Hey. Hey.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say.
Let's just say, so there's this evil guy called Rerir, and he wants the Kuveki inside the cannon, and he wants to shoot himself with the cannon so he can become super powerful and kill us all.
You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life.
Yeah, let's just tell everyone that.
It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady.
My heart has led me to never.
Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward, do your part too.
All right,
I
understand.
Tits. What? I didn't say that.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone! That is, if we can.
I don't think we're gonna see them again. This is gonna end up just like Amphorius, bro. Okay.
Remember these words.
What the fuck?
The road shall be paved with truth.
Why did you randomly use your skill?
Ourselves.
The fuck?
Lady Moonchanter, it's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right.
It is me.
At times like these, we must rely on
Me and my horny self. Hey, bitch.
I always knew something was off about you.
Hey.
Actually, some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
Hey. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. Now watch. Now watch.
Please.
Yeah, damn. Okay. Look at my horns, bitch. Look at the horns. Look at the horns. Kuka? Where the fuck's this little bitch? Why are you whining?
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
There's a child!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Damn.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
How the fuck are you walking like that?
Thank you
Bro, I
for
walked
bringing
up
us
all
here.
that just for you to walk right
We
back
can
down.
quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enougha, give her a crumcock.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Why do you look sad? Why does she look
Please,
sad about not
everyone,
receiving a crumb
listen to
cake?
me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Okay, now we're
Let's go,
playing as
Enougha. This way up.
Enougha.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
She's holding
Adjusting
on.
route. Make ready.
We don't even become Kueki. She's just riding. She just riding on there like that, holding. I know.
Out of the way, small fry.
Okay, we got this. Get out of here. No, don't go back. Over here.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there!
Zoom.
Whoa, nice!
Yeah.
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Yeah, brace for impact. Yo, look at that.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
What the fuck is the duck doing here?
Ready? Ding dong Clutterpop!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
You on this! Look, a rainbow!
Defensive mode engaged.
And I still want dollars. That is the only 4-star I don't have. Cause like he says surprise baptism, and that's just funny.
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Check out the little ducks.
Easy peasy. What made you think I couldn't take out one of my own designs, huh?
Okay.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Yeah, we gotta hurry. The cannon's about to go
Scanning.
off.
Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Yo.
We are out of time.
Oh no. The cannon's gonna go off. Oh fuck.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Bro's like, perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running then? Well, she can stick to walls. Come on. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Definitely use those thick legs of yours. Damn. Oh shit. Oh man, dude. I wonder if he'll ever get a playable game. Holy shit, he's big. Rerir. God damn, dude. Holy fuck. That was the fuck?
Well, that's not good.
You think?
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Bro's
barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Oh fuck. This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Daughter.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world? None of it matters to me! time to die.
Well, fuck. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're deep fried. We're roasted. We're
driven mad by knowledge.
I don't know what other like synonyms there are for that, but whatever.
Laughable that you should die for their sake.
Get rained on, bitch.
You're wrong.
Sandrone.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
Take that, Polonia. I think that's
You're
his
not
name,
the
right?
only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Yeah, Polonia. I'm not gonna play with Rerir would be cool, but like, he doesn't really use elemental power. He uses abyssal power, so I don't really. They really need to add an abyssal element. We're definitely cooked. Columbina?
No, wait! This isn't over!
I think Columbina just saved us. Dude. Damn. Damn.
We're safe?
For now.
It seems
Columbina
this
saved
young
us.
lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh? Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then?
Yes, I have.
In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside and out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Bro.
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
She's doing the
There's
she's
a
doing the pose.
Fatui warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Columbina will win.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business!
And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Damn, bro. Now Rerir's out there. He's like out there. And our companions are still there.
Thank you.
We would have been in a tight spot without you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rerir's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That
Where the fuck did he go?
it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
That was something.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. Okay. Rerir.
Still isn't returning.
He's strong.
It seems my time is
He's also like a brat. You know, he's just a freaking brat who's always throwing tantrums. He's over here throwing these tantrums and shit. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's go. Everyone convenes, recounting what happened.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Rerir of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Damn, bro.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there
If he wanted to kill us, he could easily kill us.
my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Hey, don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
So it wasn't your fault, I know.
Right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Fine, I guess.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Okay, we'll follow Flynn's. This reminds me of that Nouvellette. You know, where Nouvellette and us hang out at that one point in the grassy fields.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fan.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will
I really
pursue
hate
him
being
to the
sick. I've been
last.
sick for like
Even if
2
the
weeks by
outcome
now.
is
I think
not what
it's
we wish
almost
for.
been like
It is
I think
not
it's like
dissimilar to the role
a
of
little
the
over
graveyard
2
keeper.
weeks. I've been sick.
We do not seek to bring the dead back to life.
I don't know what I have.
Only to grant them
Corona,
peace.
But I would never know because I ain't getting tested. I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites.
Once I finish
Light
this
bearer,
tomorrow, like I'm
with
pretty
your
sure I'll
blood,
finish.
you have paved the road to glory.
Tomorrow
and
I'll
justice.
stream Silent Hill.
Even as we
I'm
hurry
behind on that, and I was
bruised
supposed to
and
only be
battered though
streaming
we
horror
may
games
be,
this month, but then Genshin
stay a
decided
while,
to, you know,
and
do
look
it so I
back
could
upon
finish
the
it early
world
enough,
and
so
all its love
now I have
and
to rush
hatred,
through it. So yeah.
until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Okay, let's follow Luan. Luan Notar. Where are you? You're over there.
Hey, it's Luanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Optional objectives. You know what? Let's go say hello to Nefer. Let's go say hello to Nefer before we complete that. I kind of want to do this.
Heads up!
Bam. Okay. Where's the curatorium of secrets? Hello.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute. That's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just
Give me a number, boss. Please.
Okay. What other ones do we got here? We can go see Flynn's over here at Clink Clank Crumkake Workshop. We can see Dory. Lauma's over here. No one else? I assume Aino and, you know what? Yeah, no, I won't do anyone else. I just wanted to do Nefer's because I like Nefer and, you know, she's goated like that. I just wanted to go do that, but it's optional, so I don't really have to do it. So let's come up there. Let's get up there somehow. Oh fuck. I'm going up down here. Cat, can you stop scratching my bed? Please stop it. Dude, my ping is terrible. My ping is terrible, guys. Lay, stop it. God fucking damn it. Damn cat. She's over here scratching my bed. Hey, Luantar. Where are you going? Why am I following you? Okay. What's that floating thing over there? Oh, Columbina. The fuck are you doing up here?
Columbina! What are you doing here? Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Well, you're on a roof, so I don't know.
But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
It just reminds me of freaking. It's an unnecessary. The E is unnecessary to pronounce. Rerir, if I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in Nodcry.
Well,
like
it's good to come out for a
seriously.
walk either way.
Isn't it? It's
So,
like
how do
if
you
it's like,
feel?
you know, A, E, I, O,
Nash
or
Town to your
U,
liking?
if that one is in a sentence
flow of
and it ends with an E,
Kuvok,
the E is not pronounced. I'm pretty sure that's like
However,
the rules from
is
like
this where you purchase
not
the
history,
dishes
from
you
like
treated
English
me to?
class and shit like that, and reading class.
Are you
I'm pretty
serious?
sure it's like
That's
if
what
a
she's
if
concerned
a
about?
word
Berries and fried meat?
has the letters A,
We can
E,
take you to
I,
grab a
O,
bite
or
if you'd like
U
to.
inside the
There's all
word
sorts of
and it
delicious
ends
stuff
with
out
an
here that you
E,
won't get to
and
try
the
at
E
home.
is silent.
You've been quite subdued.
It's the same for
Are there any
Cyrene.
questions on your mind?
They call it fucking Cyrene. You don't need to pronounce the damn E at the end. I'm concerned about Rerir.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Yo, we did it! We fucking did it! Woo! Yeah! Okay, well there's an ending cutscene, but whatever. We completed it.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Wow, they're teasing Varka at the end. They low-key tease Varka at the end. Having him a faceless character. It's insane. But that's that! We finished. It'll be a little while. I'm probably not going to continue the story until November. Because I want to focus the rest of the month by playing Silent Hill. And then I'm gonna stream Genshin on Tuesday, but it will be the new thing. What was it called again? Millie Astro Wonderland. That's what I'll be streaming on Tuesday. So yeah. Bam. We just got all them primos. Look at that. That gave me 4. So now I'm sitting at a whopping 47 pools. And if I do a 10 pool, then that basically gives me, because this will reset, I think, right? Right? No, it won't reset. Never mind. But I'll get these because I'll get a 4-star. So I'm hoping, dude. I'm just hoping for an early Nefer and an early weapon for Nefer. You know, I'm just hoping for an early, specifically an early Nefer, so I can use the remainder of my pools on the weapon. Because I'm at 0 pity on the weapon. You know, I'm at 0. Well, I'm at 5 pity on the weapon, and on here I'm at like 35, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm at 36 pity right now. So 36 pity. Guarantee for Nefer. So I hope I get it within the first 10 pools, so I can use the last 40 pools on the weapon. You know. Either way, guys. Hope you enjoyed. That was the Genshin Impact. You know, but I really like Nod Cry so far. You know, it's pretty sick. You know, it's pretty sick. So far the region is my favorite. It's the smallest region, I think. I think it's smallest. I don't know. I don't know the size comparison between this and Inazuma. Well, yeah, I think it's smaller than Inazuma has more islands. Yeah, Inazuma is pretty big actually. Mondstadt is pretty small. Maybe Mondstadt might be smaller than Nodcry. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I think Mondstadt might be smaller than Nodcry, depending. I don't know. But yeah, I like exploring. I already 100%ed this. I'm working on 100%ing this, and then I'll 100% this one later. After I'm done with this one. And I'm completing these right here. I'm completing this. The treasure compass is goated at level 3 because it marks literally everything on the map. So that's cool. It also marks the freaking crap, what are they called? The Lunoculus. It marks the Lunoculi. And yeah. I'm almost done with this as well. I just need a few more Lunoculi. Look at that. And then this level 5, I think, is the max level for now. It's the max level that's out right now. Yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, I'll stream Silent Hill tomorrow. Maybe I might stream Silent Hill again on Monday. We'll see. And then Tuesday, I will stream Genshin. And then I might stream Silent Hill the rest of the week. Aside from Friday, because I'm watching a movie that day. I'm watching the Chainsaw Man movie. Yeah. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed. Whatever. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.